Good evening, everybody, and welcome you all for our Thursday weekly meditation at the Cooper's Eagle Library. Dear spiritual friends, uh, we have been talking about very important uh, Buddhist teaching in our session, and the seven factors of enlightenment. As I mentioned earlier, the seven factors of the enlightenment is the cornerstone of the teachings of the Buddha. Very, very important. When we practice the teachings of the Buddha, these seven factors of enlightenment are very, very important. So it is very good to know about each and every factors in detail. Last couple of weeks, I spent a lot of time to talk about the mindfulness. And also, I just translated the word sati, the Pali word sati into English, the awareness. And also, we noticed that awareness, the very deep awareness, helps us to improve the memory. So, if we are doing something very with full awareness, of course, automatically that goes into our memory bank. That because of the deep awareness. So, the important thing is the practicing awareness, which will help us to keep a good memory. And also, today we are going to talk about the second enlightened factor, Dhamma Vichaya. Vichaya means searching, investigation. We investigate the Dhamma. Simply, we can translate this word into English. Dhamma means the teachings of the Buddha, the teaching. And it is always good to understand the teachings of the Buddha is not something beyond our experience. It is not something even the supramundane revelation. It is not even the kind of divine type of uh, uh, preaching or the revelation. The teachings of the Buddha is talking about the reality of our life. What is the real uh, meaning of the life? How can we deeply understand the life? We know that when we are talking about the life, simply we know that we have mind and also we have body. The mind and body is not something beyond our capacity, about the mind and body. It is about this life. We have a mind and we have a body. So the Buddha talk about the mind and the body. And not only that, Buddha talk about the mental phenomena and also the physical phenomena. When we are talking about the mental phenomena and the physical phenomena, it is always very important that Buddha emphasize the relationship of this between two main factors, the mental and physical. What is the relationship and how can you define this relationship? How can you understand this relationship? So what the Buddha did is Buddha used a very special formula, special teaching, special kind of uh, the method of explanation, a very deep philosophical formula to explain the relationship between the mind and body. That is the dependent co-origination. So, with the support of the dependent co-origination, Buddha talk about the relationship between the mind and body. So, the Dhamma means this, the body and the mind. So, not something beyond our capacity. And also, that is the teachings of the Buddha. And also, in the body and the mind, we have very specific characteristics. For the body, we have specific characteristics, and for the mind, we have specific characteristics. For both mind and body, we have specific characteristics, very particular, very important characters. And Buddha revealed it, and Buddha realized it, and Buddha explained it very well. Those are the three universal characteristics: anicca, impermanent; dukkha, the unsatisfactoriness; anatta, that because of the impermanence and the unsatisfactoriness, you are not able to claim or even ownership of yourself. You cannot say you cannot claim self identity because of those two factors, the basic characteristics of the mind and body. Mind is constantly changing, and the body is constantly changing. So there is no so-called permanent sort of substance. There's no any substantial entity, any particular very soul-like entity in this life. That's what Buddha said. So the very important uh, uh, teaching of the Buddha is to explain the reality of the mind and body. So the vichaya means that you seek and investigate deeply, you analyze and investigate the reality of this mind and body. So to realize to investigate mind between the relationship between the mind and body. You use the dependent coordination, and also you notice the main specific characteristics of the mind and the matter. Basically, we can say this is the teachings of the Buddha. So the teachings of the Buddha is not beyond our experience. It is completely within this life. Actually, you can apply into the external all the conditions, or everything that which are dependently arisen. But the 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 main goal of the teachings of the Buddha is not to talk about the trees, plants, and all other beings, but to talk about oneself. Because if you are able to understand yourself deeply, then you can understand all other people, all other beings, and about all other things. So the same condition, same characteristics, same qualities, very subtle uh, dissimilarities and similarities we have. But so that is why we need a kind of deep type of investigation to understand the the reality of this life and the connected all the conditions which are connected to the life. So we can simply translate and understand this way. And also it is a meditative type of investigation. You need a kind of very deep type of awareness. It is not just only analyzing with the your regular awareness. Of course, the in the with the regular awareness you can do somewhat, but you need a kind of very specific type of awareness, improved awareness to investigate oneself. That is why actually the Buddha highly emphasized the main two types of meditation to do this investigation. That is what we are always doing, the loving kindness meditation and the meditation on the breathing. With the loving kindness meditation, what we do, we sharpen our awareness and we recollect our awareness and we improve our awareness and we deeply experience very subtle and kind of very peaceful tranquility in our awareness, which is very helpful to do our investigation. When we are doing our investigation, we use the meditation on breathing. Actually, in breathing meditation, what the Buddha taught is that you can do in this kind of very sitting simple posture, you can practice four foundations of mindfulness. You might have heard this four foundations of mindfulness in uh, four different areas. The very first area is the body. You can develop mindfulness on the body. And also, you can develop the mindfulness of the feeling, the body, then the feeling. Then you can cultivate and develop the mindfulness on the mind and just directly observe the mind. The fourth portion, the teachings of the fourth factor is the mindfulness of the Dhamma. In that, actually, Dhamma means the life. On in one hand, on the other hand, the Dhamma means the teachings of the Buddha. Actually, the Buddha talk about the mind and the matter in the teachings of the Buddha. Only thing is that you, by using the deeper understanding, by using the deep awareness, we deeply understand the very first basic uh, uh, specific the characteristics of this mind and body, not only the all the components, the anicca, dukkha, and anatta, impermanence, unsatisfactoriness, and the selflessness. So, in for all four different layers, especially three layers: mindfulness of the body, feelings, and the mind. When you are deeply observe, when you deeply observe and notice and cultivate the mindfulness in the body, feeling, and mind, you will be able to notice the subtle, very subtle, constant changing, very subtle but constantly changing, changing. There is there are no any sort of entity in this body, feeling, and mind which are continuously uh, uh, having in this life. Everything um, is changing. Everything is changing very fast and very subtle. So everything is changing. So if you are able to notice this changing, then actually what happened to you? You start to stop the first signification, applying the ego into that, or applying the first the identity view into this, because it is not practical actually to apply any view based on the self identity, that because of this subtle and fast changing only we can experience is changing. Everything is changing. If everything is changing, then of course we we can just notice and understand. If everything is rapidly changing, then you notice that what is the point of having the uh, the the desire for things. Of course we all have desire, but it is because of the ignorance. Ignorance means that we don't know about this real subtle past changing. We think that it is one particular subject which is known as I. We have a notion. It is just a notion. That is what Buddha taught about. It is a kind of a prapancha. It's kind of a conceptualization. You have uh, developed with the support of this psychophysical combination, the psychophysical activity in this life. Automatically we develop a notion. It is just a notion. It is just a concept. But if you are able to deeply understand this subtle, very fast changing, you uh, stop for a while and think about, wait, why I am having so much craving, and why I am having so much suffering on these matters, on these issues, or on these objects, or whatever the things that you are having, whatever the relationship that you are having, because we worry so much with the relationship what we have in and out. So what Buddha said, if you are able to understand the real impermanence of this life, i- or real impermanence of this mind and body, and you are able to notice that there we have only a view, only we have a kind of very um, stubborn, uh, uh, blind, uh, aggressive identity, uh, which is known as self. We have a self identity. So Buddha said, if it is impermanent, then let it go. Why you are so worried about that? Let it go and let it go. Actually, I'm not going to talk about in detail everything, but very in in depth actually what Buddha has taught us. Just practice the the investigation of the Dhamma, the investigation of the teachings of the Buddha, the investigation of the life, and then you are able to attain the enlightenment. The enlightening means you have your own wisdom, you have your own capacity, not referring to the Buddha, teachings of the Buddha, not referring to any other teachings, but because of your self realization. You have self realization. You can go beyond the literature, you can go beyond the 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 normal criteria that we use in our day-to-day life, and because of the self understanding. That is why the mindfulness and the investigation of the teachings of the Buddha, or the investigation of the real meaning of the life, uh, are very important factors. And those two factors are helping you to educate yourself, deeply understand yourself, even to solve too much of problems that we are having. Too much of we have many number of questions, problems in our life every day, every moment. But having this type of understanding, we can slowly grow our realization. We can slowly uh, uh, relax ourselves and let go, and really be calm and gentle while we are living in this planet, while we are having the good relationship with all other people and with all other conditions. So, having this understanding, let us do our short meditation. Uh, our meditation is, first part is loving kindness. And now you are quite familiar by practicing so many times in your life with me, especially in our loving kindness meditation and in breathing meditation. You can very quickly bring your awareness and start your meditation. I will meditate with you, and time to time I will guide you, but you know lot about the meditation what we practice here. So loving kindness meditation, and also the little bit of breathing meditation. While you are practicing breathing meditation, I will chant, invoking blessings upon you. The chanting is very nice, and I am chanting some blessing verses. Those blessing verses can bring the peace and the good health for all, for you and for all. Having boundless loving kindness we chant the loving kindness, blessings upon you. So let's start our meditation. First, we will listen the sound of the bell. Keep your full awareness to the sound, to the end of the sound, and practice your awareness. Gently close your eyes and listen the sound of the bell. Dear friends, we will practice meditation on loving kindness. Always, before we start our meditation, we bring our awareness and observe the body, feel the body, and notice how we are sitting and how we are keeping our body. So, for the benefit of you, I'm doing the very rapid uh, scan and uh, guidance, and you also can sit in a comfortable posture and observe your body, your posture. This body is sitting on a cushion at the front edge of the cushion and keeping upper body upright as much as possible. Gently, both eyes have closed and resting both palms on the lap. Keeping both legs nicely, sitting in a meditative posture. Feel your body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Feel. You can feel your body. We have all different sensations in the body. There you can experience some very heavy feelings in the body, aches and pains in the body, and some sort of tightness on the muscles in the body. Feel them from top to bottom. Feel all the feelings. To relax this body, we take 3 steps. The very first is we take a deep breath and fill the lungs, feel the expansion of the tummy and the chest muscles, and very slowly and gently we release and feel the relaxation. At least do it 3 times, in breath and out breath. Also, you can very simply relax your facial muscles by having a smile. We can have a very gentle smile onto our face, like you are watching at a baby, having a great smile, looking at a very happy baby. Have this the beautiful smile onto your face and feel the comfort of the relaxation. Also, you can draw your attention to each and every parts of the body. In your body, there might be some chronic pains, some aches and pains because of your sitting posture, or there might be some tension, some pressure on the body in different areas. Purposely, thoughtfully, you can relax those muscles and relax your entire body. Relax, relax, and relax. Physical relaxation is the key factor in successful meditation. That is why we take time to relax our body. Relax, relax, and relax. With the relaxation of the body, let body to be in this relaxed posture, and we will draw our attention to our thoughts in our mind. Thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. Some thoughts are occurring with the memories from the past. Some thoughts are occurring with the future related hopes and expectations. With the past memories, there might be some frustration, regression, some unpleasantness because of the failures, because of so many mistakes that you have done, and understand all the failures, all the mistakes are the lessons that you have learned. Take them progressively, nothing to worry. If you still have some worrisome thoughts, understand the past is gone and let them go. For the future, it is always good to have good goals, but not to become anxious, not to become stressful, because the future is not yet come true. It is always good to have good plans and good goals, good planning, but not to worry, not to ruin the peace in mind. If you have any, understand the future is not yet come true and let them go. As Buddha mentioned, we just very simply let go the past, let go the future. By letting go the past, by letting go the future, we will bring our awareness to the present moment. Right now, you are sitting. Right now, you are sitting in a meditative posture. Your awareness is here in the body. Keep your full awareness in the body and feel your total awareness to the present moment. Having the present awareness, we will cultivate loving kindness. We cultivate loving kindness in our mind, same like a mother who takes care of her only baby. We maintain this loving kindness not only to our mind, not only to our body, also to the whole world. We create boundless loving kindness within. With this deep awareness, we cultivate loving kindness within. The loving kindness. Notice in your loving kindness you have many number of good qualities: patience, tolerance, compassion, appreciation, forgiveness, generosity, and many most beautiful thoughts you have in your mind with the support of the leading thought, the loving kindness. Loving kindness. Have the beautiful loving kindness mind right now, right here. And also, you can spread the loving kindness throughout the body without maintaining any stress. In this body, we spread the loving kindness to the body, from the top of the head to the tips of the toes, from the skin to the internal organs. We deeply spread the loving kindness to entire body. Think about this body as a gift. It is a beautiful, wonderful, miraculous gift. May this entire body and all the organs of this body be healed, be healed, be healthy. May this mind and body be healthy, be healed, be healed. You can share your strong loving kindness, blessing, thoughts with your loving kindness friends who practice loving kindness right now. May my loving kindness friends be well. May you be healed. May you be healthy. Expand your loving kindness to your immediate family members, relatives, friends, near and far. May all of them be well. There might be unpleasant memories which is happened accidentally or unknowingly to you. Notice and understand. Some people have done some mistakes actually lack of because of the lack of understanding. In your deep loving kindness, you are not taking seriously them. You have your strong loving kindness that you can spread that loving kindness boundlessly. May they be well. May they be healed. May they be peace. Radiate loving kindness. Radiate loving kindness. To all the people in the neighborhood, in the cities, in the states, neighboring states, throughout the nation, even the neighboring countries all around the world, especially at this moment, the very aggressive type of sickness is spreading all over the world. May all people be able to improve their immunities to face the challenges. May they be well, may they be healed, may they be healthy. There might be even the unhealthy minds in certain people's lives. If they are having any unhealthy mind, by the power of the loving kindness, may they be healed, may they be healthy. Even you can expand your loving kindness to the all the animals, from the large to the small, from the direction of your front, back, left, right, and above. May all beings be well. Enjoy the peace in your loving kindness. Enjoy the happiness in your loving kindness. Enjoy the rapture and pleasure in your loving kindness. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. Just relax and enjoy your great loving kindness. Practice silent meditation, having a great peace in loving kindness. Be well. You can use your lovely awareness to practice little bit breathing meditation. In your breathing meditation, you observe the natural breath. Breathing in and out is occurring in this body. Particular areas of the brain stem have some nerve bundles to Regulate the lungs and the diaphragm to maintain the inhalation and exhalation. Keep your full awareness on the breath. Breathing in and out is a very wise object that you can cultivate your awareness and build the relationship, the friendship between the awareness and the in breath and out breath. Practice breathing meditation. In breathing meditation, you can deeply explore everything is changing. You know the content of the in breath and out breath. Oxygenated air travels to the body and the deoxygenated air travels back out of the body. And everything is changing, not only the content of the breath, also the feelings are changing. Not only the feelings, the awareness is changing, thoughts are changing. Therefore, you practice deep awareness and deeply understand the arising and ceasing. Practice full awareness to explore the impermanence of the body, of the feelings, of the mind, and everything. Everything. Everything is impermanent. Deeply understand with the support of the awareness of the breath. Practice breathing meditation. In a while, I'm going to chant some blessing chanting, invoking blessings upon you. Practice this great meditation technique to explore oneself and realize the reality of the life and everything. Relax and practice breathing meditation. සබ්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සබ්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සබ්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සබ්බේ තේ රෝගා සබ්බේ තේ භයා සබ්බේ තේ අන්තරායා විනස්සන්තු ආයුවණ්ඩකෝ ධනවණ්ඩකෝ සිරිවණ්ඩකෝ යසවණ්ඩකෝ බලවණ්ඩකෝ වන්නවණ්ඩකෝ සුඛවණ්ඩකෝ හෝතු සම්බදා දුක්ඛ රෝග භයාවේරා සෝකා සබ්බේ උපද්දවා අනේකාන්තරායාපි විනස්සන්තු ච තේජසා ජය සිද්ධි ධනං ලාභං සුත්ති භාග්‍යං සුඛං බලං සිරියායුච වන්නෝච භෝගං උද්දීච යසවා සතවස්සාච ආයුච ජීව සිද්ධි භවන්තු තේ සම්මීතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සබ්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භව සම්මීතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සබ්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භව සම්මීතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සබ්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භව. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful, be well. Thank you so much for joining with us, with the Pittsburgh Buddhist Center. Thank you so much for your participation and continue our spiritual development. And this spiritual development is very helpful to enjoy the deep realization of the life. Be well. Have a great rest of the weekdays. And be well, and be healthy. Thank you so much.